I think what distinguishes a great play or production or performance from a good play is that there are things that will linger with an audience member long after the play has ended. So theater happens in the now, in the moment, it's live, it's ephemeral and fleeting. And I think a great play lingers in your heart, it haunts your mind, and it lives in your bones afterwards. And it can be in tiny, profound moments. It can be in a gesture. It can be in a line of dialogue, a bit of magical staging. And I think that's what makes a play great, that it sticks with you and it's compelling and illuminating, and it helps you to see something in new ways. It's transcendent in some way.
Thank you so much. Nicole.
I'm going to tag right onto that last word that Cindy used, because so much of what Cindy said was eloquent, but that idea of transcendence, what I think distinguishes a great play from a good play is that moment in the theater where you lose yourself and the reality of the superficial becomes your reality, and you're experiencing something that is in the moment and fresh and now, and you don't distinguish between the storyteller and the story and your experience. It's all happening at the same time. And then yes, you're left moved, changed perhaps some way, by experiencing this story, this part of the human condition, through live theater.
Thank you. Dottie.
I think that a truly exceptional show is one, and Cynthia said it, but it intellectually touches your mind and it's in your heart, but it becomes instilled in your soul and makes you look at things in a different way. But even beyond that, I think the emotional impact of whatever the subject matter is definitely the key to great theater. Without that real impact, it only is a good show.
Oh, probably the abundance of the variety of life. The truth is something that we both all experience, but we also have our own perspective on to a certain degree, and especially the way that our reality has been, our experiences over collectively as a society in the last year and a half. There have been some times where truth has been questioned. Things that we thought we knew maybe as truths have been questioned. So I am excited about the variety of experience that I'm going to be able to witness.
Thank you. Dottie, same question.
Seeing live theater, even if it's virtual, is so darned exciting. I can't stand it. And 16 shows, oh my God. It's like an ice cream sundae every night.
Thank you. And Cindy.
The ability to see 16 plays in 14 days is just incredible. And I'm also looking forward to seeing how these wonderful artists use their imagination and creativity and moxie and innovation to figure out how to do theater. And I know each one is going to be unique. Each one will be very different. Each style is different. So I'm looking forward to hearing new stories, new truthful stories, and also maybe revisiting some that I might have heard of or know of, but in a new and different way that will move me in some compelling fashion.
That's probably the most pivotal question to be asked, and I'm honored that you gave it to me. I think that over the last 4 years, there has been so little honesty in our lives that it has it's been terrifying not to know what truth really is. And not knowing that truth has affected us in more ways than it'll take years for us to figure it all out. Now we're in a festival where the truth of the matter is actually the biggest actor on the stage. And it will be a sheer pleasure to be able to see the truth in other people's hearts. I think it's pivotal to our society that we get back to just that, the truth in our hearts.
Thank you. Cindy.
We are all experiencing this pandemic. It's something that is universal. And I don't think we've had something like this where everyone is having the same moment of pause that we've been given to reconsider what's most important to us. And I think the idea of being able to speak authentically and say one's own truth is pivotal for this moment. And I think it has to do with integrity and a sense of generosity, of sharing stories with one another. And I think that this will give us hope and meaning and make us feel maybe less alone.
And Nicole.
I think the connective quality of the theater, the collaborative spirit of making art has been desperately missed during this experience of a pandemic. Being able to be a part of this experience where voices are going to be rising up out of darkness to some degree, rising up after being quieted, rising up out of all of the things that we fear when we uncover truth, when we are forced to face truth, when we are shared with other people's or exposed to other people's truths, will be an exciting experience for us. And it's that kind of cycle of not understanding, maybe having some trepidation, maybe even being fearful, having an experience, being awoken to new ideas, having a different experience and perspective after the experience. That cycle is what we do in life. And this will be a really good opportunity for us to shed collectively some of the things that we would like to let go of, embrace and celebrate all the things that we will move out of this taking with us. And art is such a wonderful gift, and what a blessing that we all get to be a part of this very first inaugural wonderful Phoenix Rising of a Voices of Truth festival.